There is a rule in war: never use the same trick twice. George Washington knew that rule. Then he broke it 4 times against the same enemy. He crossed rivers at night, wrapped rags around wagon wheels to kill the noise, kept campfires burning, so the British thought his army was still there. He did it at the East River. He did it at Delaware, over and over. And he won a revolution doing it. February 28, 2026, the United States and Israel launch Operation Epic Fury. The largest American military deployment in the Middle East since Iraq, 2003. The opening tactic: months of satellite deception, fake imagery, quiet bases, and then 3 Iranian leadership targets hit in under 30 seconds. Khamenei dead on day 1. Same trick 250 years later. This is Stance, and I'm Rohit Gandhi. George Washington's genius wasn't just the tactic. It was the audacity of repetition. Every military doctrine says you don't repeat yourself. He counted on the British, never believing he'd be that brazen, so they never prepared for the repeat. He crossed the Delaware 3 times in a week, captured prisoners, withdrew, came back, and won at Trenton and Princeton. The forbidden repeat was his greatest weapon. Now look at 2026. The US didn't just spring a surprise on February 28th. They had already done it before. Operation Midnight Hammer, late 2025. 37 hours of strikes on Iranian nuclear sites. Iran repaired, resumed, accelerated. 6 months later, Epic Fury assassination, regime decapitation, full war, 2 crossings, same river, same enemy. And the US military is now drawing up plans for a 3rd. Focused strikes on Iran's Strait of Hormuz defenses. Fast attack boats, coastal missiles, mine layers, because Iran's counter move, closing the strait, has been devastating. Oil is over $100, global shipping frozen, and now a supreme leader, Khamenei's son, who needs to prove he's tougher than his father. Washington kept crossing because the British never adapted. Iran already has. So here's my stance on this. The opening of this war was tactically brilliant. The satellite deception, the simultaneous strikes, hitting under cover of live nuclear negotiations. That is Washingtonian in the best sense. Bold, precise, unexpected. But George Washington didn't just cross rivers. He knew when to stop. After Trenton and Princeton, he didn't keep crossing indefinitely. He consolidated, negotiated, and eventually won the peace. America in 2026 is attempting a 3rd crossing against an enemy that has already mined the river. The ceasefire is fragile. The strait is still closed. And every escalation from this point risks turning a tactical masterpiece into a strategic quagmire. Washington broke the rule and wrote history. America is trying to do the same. Whether they have learned the right half of his lesson or just the dangerous half will define this war. That's my stance. Share it if it made you think. Argue with me if it didn't.